Matt Day here with Parsons, Graham and Day. The question that I have been asked was, do I need to name a legal guardian over my minor children? So a couple things there. One is you don't actually get to pick your legal guardian in the sense that just because you say that that's who you want your children to go to, that's who they'll go to. Okay, so if you say, I want Uncle Bob to take my kids, but Uncle Bob has felony convictions, is otherwise unable to care for them, what have you, doesn't mean that Uncle Bob's going to get the kids. All right. So yes, you should have a plan that includes your preference for who would take care of your children in the event that you became incapacitated or had died. If you don't have that, then you're going to have people fighting in the courthouse. You may still end up with people fighting in the courthouse, but at least the court would know what your request was and what your preference was at a time when you had sound mind and body and could make those types of decisions for yourself. So, should you name a guardian for your minor children? Yes, it's part of an estate plan, right? The estate plan ideally covers all of the bases. It covers your health. It covers what to do with your property and assets. It covers what to do with your children, okay? So we want to make sure that as we're creating an estate plan, we cover as many bases as we can, and one of them, yes, would be including naming someone to take care of your children. When you're coming up with this name, a lot of times you're going to want to come up with more than just one. So if you name Aunt Susie, there's a chance that by the time this would become relevant that Aunt Susie has predeceased you or is unable to care for them or whatever the case may be. And so you would like to have a backup to Aunt Susie, and you probably want to back up to your backup. All right. And sometimes that can be very difficult. Coming up with 3, 4, or 5 names can be somewhat difficult. So the sooner you start thinking about this, the better it will be.
The purpose of this video is to be informative and not to provide legal advice. For legal advice, call a law firm and speak to an attorney about your particular case. None of the information provided in here is meant to establish the attorney-client relationship between Parsons, Graham, and Day and anyone watching this video.